Last drive, here it is. Go. Team need a score for the win. 6. Third down, gotta throw it to a woman. Why? Cause it's red. Damn, completion for 10. First defense tweak, they were supposed to be in man. Make Chicago flag great again. Make Chicago flag great again. Last play, here it is. Go. Team need a score for the win. Touchdown. Damn, watch out for the blitz. Had the flag for the sack, but they missed. Hail Mary, threw it up, caught the ball, hit a dip, then a spin. That's a touchdown for the win. Go on, do your dance, do your dance. Make Chicago flag great again. 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 Hail Mary, threw it up, caught the ball, hit a dip, then a spin. Touchdown for the win. Make Chicago flag great again.
Come on, Jax. Yo, what up, people? Am I muted? No, we good. Good evening, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Make Chicago Flag Great Again. It's your host, Zay, a.k.a. El Magnifico, a.k.a. running as Black Dude, a.k.a. Glorious Handsome King himself. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's another Thursday night. Week 3 is in the books. We got some shit to talk about, man. Crossover week is here. Week 4 is definitely crossover week. Is going up. Like we've been getting one crossover game each week, but this week it's gonna be all crossover games. To think last week was dramatic, this week should be even more dramatic because most of these teams picked their opponents. So it should be some fun this week. What we were able to eliminate out of the switch to YouTube is we no longer have to authorize the stream. So the Conqueror, get your ass in here. Damn, Jax. Yeah, we got the Conqueror in here. We got folks walking in the room, so Jax is going a little crazy right now. Hey, chill out, Jax. Nah, just sit down so we can just go. Live chat busting. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I see that y'all like the switch over to YouTube. It seems to be working a lot better for y'all. I appreciate y'all feedback on saying, that y'all like the platform. Look, the Conqueror, like I am here. Who is this? We got hey, the fact that this is a secret. Like, and then I can't even go back and look. Like, damn, that's so good.
Miss a shot?
No, I ain't taking it yet. But yeah, we can. No, I ain't taking a shot to the Conqueror. I don't know. I don't know what kind of state of mind they was in when they made that name. Mm-hmm. Drinking some bullshit today, y'all.
Bonito.
Hornitos for the horny folks.
Bonito.
The bottle is not on me today. Just, woo. TP. Don't get me started, folks. I get put the t-shirt on the head and everything. Chicago crazy. Have me in here tripping. All right, look, let's focus. Now I'm gonna be doing this shit through the whole show. But back to what I was saying, man. No more authorizing of the stream. You guys got YouTube pages and your Gmail, so we can see who's commenting. I appreciate y'all hopping in here, doing y'all thing in these comments, keeping the chat busting. So that being said, I might as well get it. Damn, that Hornitos got me warm as hell. Let me get in here and talk to my sponsors real quick. First up, we got my boy D-Sign with the podcast process. We can go full screen for our sponsors. The podcast process by D-Sign is a hands-on service that offers expertise from an executive producer's point of view. D-Sign offers a free 15-minute consulting service to align your vision with the services he can offer. You see the work he does as the executive producer of Make Chicago Flag Great Again, his channel of podcasts, including The Place Pit, and even wrote a book on the podcast process. Follow his page on Instagram at _podcast process. We've got eye level to sky level. I'm blaming that on Hornitos too. Eye level to sky level by Brandon offers anything audio and visual. The mastermind behind Mic'd Up brings the creativity of capturing your vision on camera from ground level to the skies. Live events like sporting events, celebrations like prom send-offs, weddings, proposals, parties. He even offers drone photography, and the capabilities become as endless as your imagination on what you can capture. Follow the page on Instagram at EL2SL. Slight Custom Shop by Angel offers anything customized, whether it be apparel, backpacks, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, sweatpants, sweatshorts, shorts, socks, cups, frisbees, etc., etc. Pretty much she takes her angle and tries to work on anything custom. So hit up Angel at the Slight Custom Shop. You guys see the work that she's done with our lineup of Shut Up shirts. She's taking care of our MVPs a couple seasons ago, and yeah, she makes jerseys as well. So you guys have team orders, put those in. She can get you together. Slight Custom Shop. Hit up Angel. Just Lana Designs and Events offers custom apparel as well for birthdays, bachelorette parties, and even sports teams. She loves event planning and decor. She will bring your vision to life. The goal of Just Lana Designs is to make even the simplest gesture special. So don't wait to celebrate yourself or your loved ones in a significant way. Just Lana is here to help. We make moments memorable. And those of you who saw her work up close, who were at Darla and Dave's gender reveal, she was hired to do their gender reveal. So you guys that were there got to see her work up close and personal. Forgotten Kings and Queens. Why did I revert back to this one? So Forgotten Kings and Queens is also custom apparel. Not going to call it streetwear, but pretty much just custom apparel for the men and the women. Anything you want customized, as long as it's apparel, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshorts, shirts, sweatpants, sweatshorts, socks, all of the above. If you can put it on, it can be customized. Forgotten Kings and Queens, and it doesn't necessarily have this specific logo either. You guys want something customized, as you can see the shirt that I wore today. You'll get back to it once this commercial is over. You can see that we did come up with I say yeah a lot from our last show. So, that the thoughts of D-Sign do not reflect. But yeah, custom apparel by Forgotten Kings and Queens. We can hit up Malcolm for that information. And then it's myself with ZSPN. And ZSPN has had a busy week. If you guys follow the Instagram page at ZSPN Sports, you see the YouTube page is now up at Make Chicago Flag Great Again, MCFGA. The platform has switched. We're expanding. We're, broadening our capabilities and our reach to try to bring you guys a better product. I'm getting my practice in with the camera. I'm putting together highlight videos, highlight tapes, shorts, Instagram reels. So I'm trying my hand in that creative space with the with the camera and the different social media platforms. So, I thought it was a cool name initially to put it on the back of my jersey, but it expands further than that since I am in this creative space. So I'm working in that, and I'm trying to take it as far as I can. So ZSPN, you guys know where to find me. On Instagram, at ZSPN Sports is the page. For sure. She on TV with it. Mama made it. Yeah, bet. Shout out to Dollar, man. So this was an interesting week 3. We had some fairly decent weather. Let's see. It rained a little bit early. I want to say it was a little bit. It was mildly muddy. I don't think the mud for y'all played at 9 a.m. Yeah, it was fine when I played. Yeah, it wasn't really affecting us too much later in the day. The sun came out, dried up things a little bit. So, it sucks to have had that early morning game after that early shower. But, we were cool by 2 o'clock. Overall, it was a good day. I feel like the sun came out as the day went on. All of the vendors were out there. The Harold's truck, Chaz, Mike pulled up. Hella kids running around. Another safe day. We got what we got. One thing I will say that, I experienced this a little bit, quite a few times on the previous Sunday. This past Sunday. I make my picks every week when I predict who I think gonna win. It's a 50-50 chance I'm either gonna be right or I'm gonna be wrong. What y'all gotta do is just go out and play y'all game. Don't take it personal when I give my honest opinion on what I think about your team. Because I'm up here, I'm evaluating it, and I have to give my honest take. I try to be as objective and fair as I can. If I think your team is ass, I just might say it. I might say it in a nice way sometimes, or I might just come out and say it. But if I say it, I actually think that. But all y'all got to do is go out and play, prove me wrong, and that's what makes Chicago Flag great again. Now, when y'all run up on me after I done said something and be like, yo, you picked this team, you picked that team, and I'll be like, yeah, that's what I said. I said it on live. Y'all be talking to me like I'm going to change my answer, or that's what you get. You was wrong. I'm not going to be wrong. I'm not going to be right every time. But what you got to do is you got to stand on what you say, because I got to stand on what I say. So when y'all come find me and y'all do that, I was going to get to that next. To why we came up with this shirt. But y'all got to follow through and play y'all games, because, a few people that came up to me and, mentioned the picks that I made from the previous week. And I can't find y'all when y'all, lose the game. But, when y'all win and I'm wrong, y'all come find me, make sure I hear it. So just keep that same energy when I feel like being petty and letting you hear it. And, and I respond. So, we could have a fair number, most things that y'all be saying. What the Conqueror talking about? Wow. Yeah, keep on coming. We gonna figure out who it is. Don't so many people know about that. So, I'm leaning towards Blake, but I can't necessarily say I feel like that'd be racist when you just put the Conqueror on Blake right now. Yeah, but I feel like it's a fairer skinned. It wouldn't be Thomas. Thomas, I don't think so. I don't think it's Thomas. That would be so good if it was Blake.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
No, you like.
Yeah. He's like, all right. That's a little.
He can't look too far.
Like we saw what you did to smash the homies, and now let me pour.
This is crazy, dog.
I'm gonna pour one of these terrible shots.
Pull it in, man.
Hey Ari, you was on the sideline while I was stretching before my game. What we talked about, I ain't do the right stretches because obviously I got hurt. So whatever we talked about, just throw that out the window. get on YouTube, holler at one of them people, get you some stretches. Because what I did Sunday did the exact opposite. So, just what smell good? Oh, ain't fucking 4 for 4. Let me take this terrible shot. Yeah. You sit down. Wow. No, that ain't got shit to do with. Yeah, sit down. All right, let's get into these games. This shit. Woo, I got on gray. I'm gonna get.
I'm hard as hell.
Man. All right, so Demon Time, Stony, muddy 9 a.m. game. Party time. What's this? 36-0. Anything that you want to comment on this game? It was party time from the go, right?
9 a.m. game.
It wasn't Demon Time, but it was Demon Time. It was Demon Time for Demon Time. Yeah. So, all right. So this brings me to the subject of this shirt. Reason why I wore this shirt, because, you know, in a game like this, a team like Demon Time makes a play and they whole sideline be like, yeah. So, you know, in a game where a team is probably not going to win, they be saying yeah a lot. And, you know, did they get any first downs?
Yeah.
Did they get in the red zone?
Yeah, they done that scored.
So on that drive, I'm pretty sure they said yeah like 16 times.
They said yeah before the game.
Probably every catch.
Them niggas said yeah, 8:37 in the morning. We like, bro, what y'all?
Oh, they was warming up. They was.
Come out and play
This is about to eliminate a lot of that.
Holy shit, bro.
This is about to eliminate a lot of that. They go, y'all gonna be out there. Can't say nothing no more. Nope. Ain't no more celebrating no plays because y'all one of them teams to say yeah a lot. But yeah, get your shirts. How much we selling these shirts for, brother? Hot 15. Say yeah to that. Say yeah to that.
Give me the colors, I got
you. Yeah, customized colors, man. Forgotten Kings and Queens. We get you together. So, all right, 36-0. This was a curb stump. Demon Time is playing real AP this season so far, you know. This was a AP year opener. We gonna move on to the next game, which was Playmakers versus Habibi, and Habibi is out, you know, for blood to start the season. You know, Playmakers is one of those. I can't see you got
nice.
Okay, Blake.
It's not me.
First and last name, you know, Blake real about a book with it, so it ain't Blake. That rules that out.
Exactly. You logged out the.
Hey, I have two YouTube pages too. And
suddenly y'all ain't on at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna see them comment like, "Hey, look, he gonna pull up two screens." Hey, D-side, turn that TV a little bit so I can see these comments too. Yeah, you good? I mean, you still a suspect, Blake. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the internet is a wild place. But Habibi and Playmakers, you know, Playmakers one of those teams that say yeah a lot too. You know, they're my people over there, but they be screaming on that sideline. Oh man, are those sunflowers? That's definitely a one of them Price is Right commercials when they sell the medicine. But yeah, Playmakers Habibi, 26. Luby is on a mission this season so far to start, because you know Terror Squad started 3-0 before. But you know, for their schedule, they can only deal with who's in front of them on their schedule. They plan their schedule, they 3-0, they handling what they gotta handle. we're gonna look and see what's on the rest of their schedule to see just how that's gonna unfold. I want to say they're in a pretty solid conference. I can't see it right now, but yeah, I feel like they're in a pretty solid conference. So I feel like we're losing first round, unfortunately. I wonder if this Nick. Have y'all seen Nick name pop up?
Nope.
Coleman, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of wild, but I mean, I understand it when yeah. No, I don't think Nick would go that far. Nick, you gotta comment now. Like, well, yeah, Nick, if you don't comment on this show, and I know you saw the show, yeah.
Or they did it creative.
Like so just
I was wondering that too.
So this YouTube page where that I'm using for Make Chicago Flag Great Again was one of my previous pages. I had a page with my real name, and then I got a page after my line name. So you could change it and make it whatever you want. So I took the one with my real name and made it MCFGA. So if that's your profile, you know, do whatever you want. But I really want to know who the Conqueror is. Like I want to bring the Conqueror on as a guest and like have him like in a mask, yeah,
No,
with a voice changer.
That'll be raw as hell. Like,
Nope, it ain't Nick. Nick don't even know how to comment. Create you gotta log in, Nick. So obviously my quarterback didn't subscribe to the page yet. He don't even know how to comment. Nah, you gotta.
that nigga messaging under the Facebook thread probably. Like, bro, ain't nobody here.
Nah, Nick
not even in the party right now.
Hey, somebody help Nick out, man. Get this man logged in so he can comment, because he be talking some shit in the comments. We need to see what he on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get playmakers off the screen because they say yeah a lot. Infantry versus Reckless. Now this was a pretty good game. Yeah, what did you do? Yeah,
I think this was 14.
Was it? You want to check that? Oh yeah, it was, because so watching this game, this was one of those. Ron has a thing with Reckless. You know, Ron goes back and forth with quite a few people. They be jaw jacking, but Reckless is one of those teams that hit a nerve. Before this day, Ron was able to say, "I've never lost to Reckless." All right, now y'all just getting crazy with these names because I don't believe y'all was just living like this. Yeah. So Ron hadn't, on any team Ron had been on, he hadn't lost to Reckless. And I feel like a few players on Reckless, you know, are annoyed with the existence of Ron, and you kind of see it on the field.
The existence is crazy.
The exit, yeah, you know it now. It's some people. It's some people walking around where you just are annoyed by their existence. Y'all know what I mean, because y'all got some people like that. Like he strikes a few nerves. When you say home, what do you mean by that? No, I don't. That's why I asked. What do you mean by that? No. What do you elaborate? Speaking to your mic. Where? Because he makes a lot of mistakes. You're not going to elaborate? I mean, where's home? That's what I just want you to answer that. You holding the show up because I want you to answer. You should stay here. You should stay where we was at here. On Stony. Oh. Okay. Well, he didn't. He went to quarterback for infantry. They were actually playing a really good game. I ain't gonna say really good game. It was a good game for, you know, the game. They went back and forth, getting stops, not scoring, turnover on downs, interceptions.
The pressure was crazy.
Come on, man, bring the sunflowers back, bro. What is this? Is this a car? Is he in the car? Is that a car
He's in
selfie?
the car with Grizzly. Shout out to Grizzly.
All right. Damn, James, you just gonna say Marcus just annoys you, like his existence annoys you? That's that's fucking direct. I like it. I like it. But yeah, so both teams were getting okay, yeah. So they are on they gotta be on reckless. They have to be. But they went back and forth, I want to say Ron threw a pick. I don't think DC threw a pick, but he did get turned over on downs. As you can see, it was 3 touchdowns in this entire game. But this comes down to the final drive. Infantry gets a stop. The score is 14-8. Ron is driving. I want to say it's about a minute left on the clock in the second half. They're driving to go score. And essentially they have to score, get the 6, and get the conversion, whether it be 1 or 2. To win the game. Depends on how much time on the clock. Reckless will get the ball back with limited time. I don't know the timeout situation, but Infantry can go ahead with the go-ahead score. Ron throws it to a receiver, a lady running a out route. Kimmy picks it off. It hits his receiver's hands and falls right into Kimmy's hands. She runs it back a bit before Ron catches up with her, and she tries to pitch it, and it falls to the ground. So that's how the game ends. Reckless throwing hands in the air, Reckless, talking to Ron, crazy how, they've been waiting on the win against Ron because Ron talks real reckless to them. So this was a win that, they wanted to get this one off. They, they was ready to beat Ron. So, what happened?
He said, it's not them saying yeah, too.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a yeah situation. I'm trying to figure out the
No, because so when I wouldn't say Reckless be saying yeah a lot because they
at least they be making it.
Yeah, like they'll shut somebody out in the playoffs. They have their moments. For those, when I say y'all say yeah, like y'all don't back it up at all. Like y'all just be saying yeah, and like y'all done probably lost that game. But I give them benefit of the doubt. I ain't gonna make them one of them teams. I ain't gonna put that on Reckless. Yeah, for sure. But shout out, Reckless is now 2-1. I feel like Reckless is 2-1. Infantry is 1-2. The unfortunate part about the way Infantry has lost their 2 games, it's been just like this. Game-winning drive, critical play to the receivers, and the receivers just haven't come through. Granted, the entire game wasn't perfect, but it comes down to making those moments when it matter happen, and just the connection ain't been there. So they got some. Excuse me, that's Juanito's right there. They got some things to figure out. That it be the on all fronts. The quarterback needs to be better. The defense needs to be better. The receivers need to be better. And they just need to put themselves in better positions throughout the game because Infantry can be 3-0. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But, it's just room for improvement. Our next game, we've got Flagrant versus Hard to Guard. Now, I mentioned earlier, one of those teams that, I make my picks and, they come up to me and say, that I made the wrong pick. Do I see what's happening? Now, this game, and I got to hear it from my boy Tuck. Shout out to Tuck, man. But Tuck feels like I'm biased with my show when I make my picks. He say I don't cut into cartel enough. He say I'm biased against Big Tuck. And in this game, I picked Flagrant to win. I was pulling up to the field when this game was going on. I want to say it was right before halftime. Hard to Guard was up 20-8. Matter of fact, no. It was before. It was 20-12, I want to say, when I got there. No, I'm not 20-12. It was 12-0. Matter of fact, it was 12-0. It was 20-8. It was 20-8. It was 12-0 when I got there. Bobby they just turned the ball over. Flagrant just turned the ball over on downs. Hard to guard got it back and scored, which made it 12-0. And then Flagrant figured it out a drive, went down and scored to make it 12-8. And then right before half, Hard to guard goes and score. Now, this is when it got interesting for me because, Tuck, I had my camera out. I was doing my thing on the field, and Tuck, Toya, Asia, those were the main ones from Hard to Guard that let me know, like, you picked Flagrant, huh? Like, we beating their ass, like this and that. And I was like, yeah, I picked Flagrant. I can't be right every time, but it's a long game.
Asshole.
What?
I told him how to get on.
There go my boy. There go my boy.
All the colors.
So might have been by design, but Santa. Damn. Okay. Now who calls him Santa? I've heard somebody call him. Nah, I don't think Gene would call himself Emmanuel Hempson. That's yeah. I mean, but not Gene. Gene barely on social media. Whatever, nigga. But
What kind of war is that? Are you okay? No, bro, you're not doing this again, bro. He's gonna do it again, though.
What?
You stuttering.
He's gonna pour a shot.
You stuttering, G. I just poured them.
No.
You stuttering. You stuttering, G. You okay?
Nah, I'm not falling for that bullshit. I know you better than that.
That's it. Here we go. You are you cussing.
What? That's your own thing?
Hold on, cowboy.
All right, get off my camera. So, halftime 20-8. And this where it got up. This makes me think it's somebody on Flagrant.
Maybe this is what's the lady's name? Thinking of my nerves.
What? Come on. Who? RP? Bobby?
Bobby already commented.
This is not Blanco. First of all, Nick, relax. You would not catch me drinking Blanco, especially not on camera. No. Let the pass go, D-Sign. But anyway, second half shutout for Flagrant. Final score is 24-20. Did they get a first down? Yeah. No first downs in the second half. Like that was tough. I mean, that's a way to wake up. I feel like Hard to Guard did a little bit too much celebrating, but it wasn't all on Tay. I've said Tay on Tay. Tay made some really good passes, and his receivers just dropped the ball. They had some big plays on fourth down and just third and fourth down, and they just weren't able to come down with the pass. No, I ain't even gonna put that on Tay. Tay, he lost just, I ain't gonna say just how infantry lost, but it wasn't all on the quarterback. The receivers got to help the quarterback out. So this one, I'm gonna figure out who it is. Y'all playing. But yeah, I just feel like Flagrant's defense woke up, and then Flagrant's offense got the clicking. So yeah, that was pretty much the story on that. Goes from 20-8 to 24-20. So way to turn that around. Keep my parlay intact. Next game, we've got re-up versus pressure. The Bowl for sure. I thought pressure was the bottom of the barrel, but they had to let us know that the re-up is the newer team. Pressure, they said we've been here for a little while. We're not gonna be the worst team. Y'all newer than us. Pressure last week got 60 put up on them, but they come back with a win. So that's a way to respond. And Re-Up is still looking for their first win. So shout out to Pressure on getting a win. Shout out to Ashley on Pressure. It's my new best friend. I did mention I had a finna tell you if you listen, nigga. I had a nah, she don't say yeah at all. This my homie. Yeah, so I had a mishap during my game, and Ashley, she is a personal trainer. She came to check up on me, help me out. And then throughout the week, she sent me some stuff, some nice PDFs to rehab and everything. So shout out to Ash. Appreciate you helping. If you're watching, if you're not, hope your teammates are watching and they send this clip to you that I shouted you out. But you're definitely a lifesaver, and I appreciate your help. But yeah, that's enough on this game. This ain't too much to talk about here. 12-6. This was one of those games, but it got interesting. Terror Squad is definitely one of those teams to say a lot. Shout out to my boy Jay Leiter. Marcus be screaming Terror Squad made this game closer than what it would have expected to be. You would have thought after scoring 60 points, T1T just come out and blitz Terror Squad. Because if you look at the teams that Terror Squad has played, it looked like they were in for it this week. This looked like you just strolling through. This looked like one of those weeks where Terror Squad was in trouble. But they came out and played hard. They made it real tough on T1T. Granted, T1T was missing a few people. Some important ladies on their roster. And I feel like the ladies make this roster. After seeing T1T play Terror Squad and for who was missing, I feel like those ladies are very important to what T1T has going on. And it kind of showed. Yo Vince, we'll say. Bobby. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I fell out.
Wow.
I don't know who. Make sure it's the right button.
Hey, bro, so I labeled him.
This nigga.
I'm gonna have a drop. I'm gonna have a drop that be like, yeah.
A Jeezy joint. I can see that. But yeah, T1T just wasn't able to pull away. There was a interesting moment. If you guys follow the ZSPN page, the ZSPN page, you guys will see the video that I posted. It kind of got chippy during this game. It was like a 20-minute hold up where the refs said red. Like I even asked the refs. I was on the field recording. I asked the refs, what color is it? It was like third and red. And not a dog about to lick it. Y'all just terrible.
No,
pause.
I wish that video saw it because he would lie anything up.
That's why he rushed, because he can't catch.
You saw what trying to
Yeah, I done seen you drop some passes this season. Not no more. But anyway, so yeah, it was a controversial call. One ref told T1T's defense that it was red. One ref told me it was red. One ref told them it was yellow. So it was a lot of confusion on the field. T1T switched their defense, lined up playing like it was red, and then Marcus had a wide open receiver, and that sparked everything. You know, Sarah was pissed. You know, I saw another side of Sarah that I had never seen before. What?
She was blue.
And you know, she go watch the video. Go ZSPN Sports. Go blow the page up. Go to video. Turn them views up because y'all will see that it got chippy for a second. Blue got ejected. Marcus had his ass on the ropes. I'm not convinced that that's Vince.
A lot of nigger activity going on.
Yeah, it definitely got. No, I can't say that because Sarah's kind of. Yeah. Whatever. So they closed the gap. I want to say they made it let's see. No, this was the final score. T1T didn't score after this. So Terror Squad scores, T1T drives, pretty much seals the game. Terror Squad played hard. I had them losing, but I didn't have them making the game this close. What was the score? They won by 4. Yeah. So I mean, it's a moral victory for Terror Squad that they didn't get blown out, but yeah, a lot of years dropped in this game. Whole lot of them. Next game, we got Open Bar versus Southside Assassins. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Messed up my parlay. Southside Assassins wins and beats Open Bar. I didn't see this one coming. I didn't predict this happening. I still don't believe that it happened, but it happened. I went to the Carter roll up during this game. And I came back to hear that Smoking Joe smoked the game.
And he did. I didn't see the game.
I told you where I was at, so I didn't see it either. So I can't really speak to it.
Oh, well, you said it. I was like,
yeah. Switch the graphic. But he just didn't do enough. Usually, and I feel like Southside Assassins defense is one of those defenses that you should score on if you are a scoring type of team. And for Open Bar, I feel like they got one of the guys from Pressure. I think he's a solid athlete. DJ is back rushing. Dave is a former offensive MVP. I think the league has caught on to what Dave likes to do. I haven't really heard from Dave lately. That is a challenge to Dave to wake your ass up and make some noise, because where you been at? We ain't heard from you. Ever since you got naked on your birthday, they don't really see you too much on, you gotta make some noise on the field, bro. Like, you out here in nature, they need you on the field to do your thing. So I like Southside Assassins quarterback. I think that's what I won't say terrible teams, but the bottom half of the league, that would solve a lot of their problems if they had a solid quarterback. Granted, you have to have the athletes to make the plays, but a quarterback that can get his athletes the ball, like, that's a big thing. And I forget his name. Top 20 what? To have a quarterback that can get his people the ball, I feel like he can make most throws out there on the field. He's just dealing with what he's dealing with. And, they were able to pick apart Open Bar's defense, which is, not saying too much because Open Bar's defense is already questionable. But Southside Assassins, this is a good win for them. Bad loss for Open Bar, but a good win for Southside Assassins. I definitely did not have them winning this game in the division. So that makes it, kind of tough for what I predicted preseason for the division standings. We're going to move on to this.
Hold on. Just pull it out the bag.
I know, right? All this noise going on here. What is that, beef jerky?
No, bro. Do it, bro. Be cool, bro.
Well, Malcolm is tripping today.
No, bro.
All right, my next game, we've got Evil versus the Family. Now, this might be upset of the day.
Seems like it was a couple of questionable calls. So
I'm gonna get to that. Let me go through this one, because this one was the game script on this one was very entertaining. This was a good game to watch. If y'all haven't subscribed to the Absolute Athletics YouTube page, they post the games by Wednesday. You can go back and watch each game, except I don't know why they don't record the primetime games, just like they do all the rest of the games. A question to A2. The primetime games, you can't see though. You can't go back and try to watch last week's game. You can't go back and watch the championship games either. They don't have the on-field cameras for those. Because of full clip what? I mean, I would imagine you got the full games all season and then you don't have the championship game. That's kind of wild to me. They do primetime. I don't know. They weren't out there when I was.
A2 plus.
I don't know. But I do know. Oh, okay, wait. Here go the Conqueror. Never mind. I'm gonna take back what I just was about to say. But yeah. So the game script: family starts with the ball. They drive and score. Now, pretty much they go back and forth the entire time, up until a certain point. Family starts off and scores. Evil responds. Family gets the ball back and scores again. What I did notice, you would think going into this, if I was to say who would have the better day running the ball as a quarterback, Dre or John Bowles? John Bowles had the better day running the ball. It didn't matter who was rushing. I'm going to say that. Dre wasn't rushing the entire time. But when he did switch, it really didn't make a difference because John was still running.
I think he had one.
So I'm going to tell you, the way John did it, the rusher, I don't even know who this guy is. And again, let me back up. I said a couple weeks ago that I thought family looked a little bit vulnerable. They didn't impress me. You know, Dre came in here talking about some what, but you know, that's how Dre talk. And it's really not intimidating the rest of the league no more. This is not the same family team. So to see Evil do this, and Evil has a history of being, we call them the giant killers. But it wasn't a giant that they killed on Sunday. I said family looked vulnerable, and Evil was able to expose that. Because this roster is a little bit different. The makeup of this roster is a little bit different. This is not the same family team that made it to the championship game. Same family team that's gone 8-0 in previous seasons. This roster is it's kind of light. The makeup of this roster is light. You know, I ain't gonna get the naming names because I don't want nobody coming for me. But you look at these players in their previous teams, and you be like, oh, okay, cool. But we get to halftime. Family is up 22-14, I want to say. Family is up at halftime. John and Evil get the ball back. Family comes out and scores. I want to say each drive Evil had the ball, John ran for a first down. So 20 yards. He ran at least 20 yards each time he had the ball. John pretty much did whatever he wanted to do. I feel like he scored every time he had the ball. So second half is where it really gets interesting. So family is up. John comes out, second half scores in, I want to say 3 or 4 plays. Family gets the ball back, and Dre throws a pick after 3 or 4 plays. So now it's 20. Yeah, I want to say it's a 4-point game. Family is up. Family drives and doesn't score, something like that. Evil gets the ball back. And I believe this is where I started actually recording what was going on, because it looked like the makeup of what was going on. It was kind of, I was concerned for what was going on. I felt like I wanted to capture it. So the score is like 20-22 or something like that. Evil is down. Evil gets the ball back and scores. Now it's 28-22 with like 6 minutes left. This is where the questionable calls come in. Dre isn't able to score. Evil has the ball. So, matter of fact, family does score. Evil's game-winning drive. Dre switches to rush. The play before he switches in, John takes off running on the rusher. Dre subs him out, comes in the game. John runs again, so now it's red. They put a lady at quarterback. Dre jumps the gun. She gets to throw the ball. Dre jumps and takes the ball out of her hand pretty much. Gets ready to run it back. They blow on whistles, flag on the play. Can't do that because the ball never actually left her hand. Controversial call. Was it the right call? I don't know. Did I get it on camera? Maybe. Evil got the ball back. No. Flag on the play. Can't do that. Ball never left her hands. So replayed it down. In fact, they played like 2 or 3 plays, but came back to it and said replayed it down. Put the clock back. So they fixed it. So now Evil has the ball. Dre rushes. John gets ready to throw it. knocks the ball out of John's hand. Flag on the play. Can't do that. So maybe Dre did more harm than good when he went to Russia because shit got kind of out of whack. It was already out of whack, but it didn't help when he came into Russia because John still had his way. John ran. John forced penalty on the rusher. And then the game-winning touchdown, family was in man. John, who is 46, threw the game-winning touchdown to a 50-plus-year-old Magic, who is guarded by a young boy on the family. And family was in a man. So that puts Evil up to the final score. And then, family gets the ball back, game-winning drive. It's enough time on the clock. He can't go down and score. In 3 plays, Dre throws a pick to Calvin Gant. And Calvin had a good game, by the way. He went crazy both sides of the ball. Shout out to Calvin coming back to the league. He said he did it for B-Jack. Evil with the I mean, Calvin gonna get into it. Calvin was one of those who he checked. He gonna check his bag. He gonna check his bag. Yeah, he gonna check his bag. So we try to keep it safe out there and be cool. But he had a real good game. He was on good behavior. He out there playing football. He say he out there with the positive vibes, and he made a play at the end, and got Evil to win. This was a must win for Evil. They were 0-2. This makes them 1-2. Family took their first loss. So Evil is one of those teams, man. They just so inconsistent. They up and down. You never know what Evil team is gonna show up. You can't take them lightly, but you're not necessarily scared of them. But you just never know. And Family fell victim of that on Sunday. Boom versus High Speed. I said I felt like Boom got a little bit better. I don't know when I see this score, I feel like I'd seen High Speed throw a couple bombs this game. They might have been called back, but I know for sure that I looked up and I saw multiple post routes thrown, caught, and walked into the end zone. Wow, Rashad. So I don't know what it was with the calls on what was going on here, but it looks like with 3 touchdowns in this game, I'm pretty sure it was more possessions than it was touchdowns. This brings up some concern for Boom's offense with their new quarterback. So I don't know if I have to watch if the receivers dropping passes or if the quarterback not connecting. So who said that? Gene is great value, John. Where did you get Chuck from?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can have it, bro. Take it. Pause.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Now take that over there. You ain't gotta do that over there. You got it.
That's all I got in it.
Pause. That was crazy.
That was insane.
I got that quick. Like,
Nobody.
Woo!
You and Dirk, G.
Woo!
You and Dirk go back and forth more than anybody else.
Woo! That was crazy too.
Oh shit, damn man.
Oh.
Hey, sit your ass down, man.
How you just blame me?
This nigga.
So anyway, Boom ends up winning this game. I'm concerned about Boom. I said that, I felt like Boom got better this season. I still feel like that, but now I'm concerned, and I got to go watch and see exactly what's going on with Boom. I think they got a solid game this week. Maybe it's crossover week. We'll see. That's exactly what I need to see. So, yeah. So we're going to elaborate on that later. We're going to move on to this next game. Legion of Doom versus Hitman. This was a game, I owe Khan some push-ups. I bet on Legion of Doom. It's always when I get to believing in y'all, when I get to talking highly on y'all, when y'all wet the bed. Let me down every time. And this is why I can't do that, because every time I get invested in a team, this. Now, granted, Hitman is, I think both teams are middle of the pack teams. They fighting for, the playoff spots. It's getting real. How many teams make playoffs this year? Mm-hmm. Are we gonna keep it at 16? Are we gonna keep it at 16? Maybe. Has not. So, all right, to be seen. But yeah, like I had a bet, man. I owe somebody some push-ups, and I don't be betting on other teams, but I just knew, with Hitman having a new quarterback situation, I liked Legion of Doom's defense. They played hard in the games in previous weeks. Yeah, like granted they ain't undefeated, but I thought they were gonna turn the corner. But same Legion of Doom, Big O type of situation going on. They're inconsistent. The defense isn't consistent. The offense is iffy. And Hitman, I don't know. They skated. They got away with one in this one. I was watching a bit of this, and with Juice at quarterback, the team looks different. At one point we were asking, is the receiver on Hitman one of the best receivers in the league? The connection with him and Juice looks a little different now. I'm saying the connection that him and Rambo had, they were on the same page, and it looked a bit different. Because I don't think Juice does that to Stoney like Rambo did with Buddy. Pause. The connection between the two is just not the same. Granted, it's different offenses, but we've seen what he's capable of. He's not running the same kind of routes. He isn't dominating these games. We haven't had a wow moment yet. And I feel like last season it was full of that. Maybe they're not looking for that. They obviously were looking for a change. Who am I to judge what's going on over there? But they put up what was it, 30 points, 26, something like that. I mean, I feel like that's a fairly decent amount of points. Okay, Dula, this got to be some kind of tampering. That's got to be tampering. We shouldn't be able to do that during the season. But yeah, it's just not the same. So that was a conversation being had, huh? D-Sign, you ain't gonna confirm or deny, are you? Oh, so y'all were in talks. Say no Rambo, y'all had to shoot the shot. I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna just move on to the next game. Hitman improves, Legion of Doom drops a game. And that was a division game, so that kind of hurts for Legion of Doom. Cartel versus Mob Ties. Now I mentioned certain teams looking a bit vulnerable. I think, and shout out to Tuck, but being critical. I think we're one of those teams that look a little vulnerable right now. For the other teams outside looking in. Now my teammates not gonna like me saying that. But if y'all look at it, we've been short every game. We've had Swag playing corner. JJ's had to play. We've had Nick and Bobby. Our quarterbacks rushing. I got hurt last game. I'm questionable moving forward for the next couple games. You just don't know. We ain't got Rob Riley. Durr ain't showed up yet, but he on my fucking live. Are you playing this week, nigga? I kind of just got pissed off that he is in my life, and I ain't seen this nigga this season. So you would think, we one of those teams vulnerable. We got we let's talk about this game. Yeah. That's against y'all rules. Y'all ain't gonna talk like that. But I felt like Mob Ties was one of those teams that is kind of overlooked. I feel like they are better than people give them credit for. They have a new quarterback who's not new to the league, Ken, and he actually didn't play bad. And then they got a solid roster. They took the people that left pressure, the MVP, And TJ, they got Mike. They got a few ladies from Bad Intentions. You know, they got some speed over there. Got a few solid players. I feel like they are one of those middle of the pack teams. They're not terrible, but they're not elite just yet. They got some things they need to figure out. But this game, the score of the game. All right, here they go. Now my whole team here.
No sense.
Oh man, this shit.
I let Shorty burn me. Yeah, I mean, did he burn me? I came from the other side of the field. I tried to. If you go back and look at the video, I was out there unk as fuck. I got a chasing the nigga from across the field. Mind you, it's 22-0. No, 22-8 right before half. 10 seconds left. They throw a curl route on the left side of the field. I'm playing corner on the right. My teammates miss a flag. Now I get to chasing dude down. I get hurt at like the 20. So now I'm out for the game. They score and they get the ball back. Now Joey pulled some bullshit this game. How many times in the coin toss have you heard a team pick the direction? They say heads or tails, you win the toss and you pick the direction. Right? You would think that when you pick the direction, okay, cool. The other team's going to take the ball and get it back after half, right? It's not how it went. Joey had a lady go to the coin toss. Swag went out. They picked the direction. Swag asked her, was she sure? She said, yeah, pick the direction, because obviously she'd gotten direction from her sideline. So we obviously took the ball. We like, so cool. Yeah, we get it back second half, right? And they're like, nah. So I don't know if the rest of the league got to look at that and check the rules on that. But Joey wasn't budging. He was going to make sure that Mob Ties got the ball back in the second half. But we go into, for sure, Joe Shiesty move. We go into halftime up 22-8. So they get the ball back. They score. It's 2014. And then we score. We scored every time that we had the ball. But them getting the ball back kind of helped close the gap a little bit. And then we had the ball last to close it out. 28-20. I mean, we're not really concerned with the score. But if y'all look at it, y'all should really be, trying to plot and be beating a team like Cartel when they short, if you can. But that's the difference. You got to actually pull it off. You can sit here and say they short this and that, but just beat us. Next game, we got Bad Intentions versus Legacy. Now, this score was a little close. I want to say it was 24-18. Yeah. Reggie played. They had their Reggie. Rambo, new team. Moral victory. They didn't get blown out. Bad Intentions last season would have got ran out the park. So I don't really necessarily know the script on this one. When I saw the matchup, I was like, I don't know if I want to watch that. But should have to see what Rambo and the gang did. But obviously, Legacy did what they were supposed to do. I don't really have much to say about this one. I am concerned, though. I'm concerned with Legacy's defense. You guys are looking a little bit thin. Yeah, it was good to see Eagle out there again. Eagle he's been out with injury. She was not there. Okay. Visionay don't really show up every week anymore. Mm-hmm. It sounds like, so to say y'all were.
Women. Oh man, our 4 women held it down and played both ways the whole game.
For sure. Okay. All right, we'll take that. We'll see as the season goes on. I don't think this is one of those. This was one of those games you see who we play. All right, we're gonna be short. All right, go ahead, just win the game. We should have enough. That's the attitude. I understand.
Don't let this slip. We got a solid conference.
I mean, it was close.
Our conference is solid, so there ain't no one of them you can win that game in case you have a bad week against a good team. Not saying Panthers is not a good team, but
Well, it's good to have a
It's like we have a bad game against Flagrant.
I mean, you could lose having a good game against Flagrant. Yeah, you that's a game you should win. Fair. So I'm gonna just move on to the next one because that's a game that Legacy should have won. You were short, found a way. Rambo, this is a game that you got to try to get a steal here. So this grass ain't looking too green on this side. You're gonna have to figure it out. Luckily, it's only 3 games in, so it's 5 games left. You guys can't even turn your hips to make a play. Hey, Rashad, I don't know if you can turn. So chill out. Yeah, I heard Rashad was out of a lot of bets this past weekend. Yeah. But all right. FS1 versus 420. Now, this was a dramatic game. It was a couple personal matchups this week, and this was one of them. We had Tamika rushing Dedrick, new team. Both of them not on Grimy anymore. So I want to say this is the first time that they've played, on different teams playing against each other. Like that's the kind of a wild scenario here. They both in different colors playing against each other. Like you would have said this in like 2015, you'd have been like, "What? Yeah, right. What do you mean they ain't gonna be wearing orange?" Yeah, kind of weird, but I mean, it was entertaining. FS1 started out on bumpers. They went up early, 12-0. Now it wasn't too much scoring in this game, as you can see. The score is 12-8. But FS1 did start off with 12 points. The sum, that's crazy. And FS1, it was personal because Grady didn't even quarterback this game. He shut the truck down and didn't play. So he just ain't want to work because he could have just stayed at the truck and let Dedrick do his thing. But I mean, obviously it was personal. They let Dedrick go. Dedrick got his points, and both teams' defenses were playing. So they were getting stops. It was, you know what? It was a lot of said. It was a lot of that shit. And it was so personal. I feel like on both sides, it was just thrown around the entire time. Tamika got sacks. Dedrick made plays throwing. I don't really like. It was not too much scoring, not too much action. Like they both had the ball like 3-4 times each. And granted, it was 2 touchdowns to 1, but I don't know. Wu made some bonehead plays this game. At this point, you're a veteran now, Wu. The plays that you made and the attitude that you have while you're out there, it ain't matching up. You'll sit and tell one person like, "Yeah, I got this shit figured out. That ain't shit. I got it." And then you'll go out and make a crazy play at the end of games. Like your decision making at the end of games is very questionable. Very questionable at this point. You made a throw on this day. You threw a pick in the end zone. A lot of people thought it was a conversion, just how nonchalant it was. Throwing it back across your body on the move. And it was an important possession. And so, I mean, Wu, that's a challenge to you. Get your shit together because you're making a lot of crazy plays at the end of games. You're going crazy. I'm going to move on to the next game, which was the game of the week. Another personal matchup. I wish I could have found this picture of Malik and Deshaun when they were on the show. Yeah, I had a picture I wanted to use of them two when they were on the show early when I first started the show. But yeah, like season 1.
We gotta find out.
This was at Real Crib.
We gotta find out. Because 100 gonna be valuable.
Fair, but we ain't close though. Like we ain't even at 65 yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna still be doing the show. Talking about 100 episodes? I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be close to retirement. Like, I don't know if I'm still.
You're gonna get there, bro.
What?
You're gonna get there.
No, my hair gonna be long as shit by episode 100. But anyway, we've got Deshaun on the band going against his former team, which is Loaded. Loaded has a different look themselves. New quarterback situation. They had their what they consider their number one quarterback. I was looking forward to seeing him play, and he doesn't necessarily look bad. He can throw the football. He's just so new to the league. He doesn't really get the nuances and the strategies. But he did make a few impressive throws. He looked kind of quirky, kind of goofy, and you look at him, you be like, "This the quarterback?" Yeah, like he hold the ball like weird, and he he doesn't look like he's about to. Yeah, he's launching it. Like it's real nonchalant, careless, and it caught me by surprise. The first couple times I saw him play. Look, that's my homie right there. Encouragement. So I mean, I feel like it was good to see Loaded's quarterback out there. Loaded's one of those teams that looks a little vulnerable too. I'll say that they with the new quarterback situation, the defense looks a little different this season. I don't know what it is. I do like the addition of Benita. She made some big plays in this game. The band, yeah, she definitely can play. I think that was a good pickup. That's one of the more underrated pickups for the offseason that we probably didn't talk too much about because it just kind of happened late. But the band made some decent pickups, but Brandon wasn't there. The great equalizer. I don't know. Nah, I like Thomas. I like Thomas as a suspect now. Yeah, I like Thomas. But he might be nursing right now, so I don't know. Nah, he literally might be in his scrubs. Oh. Yeah. Game between the best ladies in the league side. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So the band does have one of the better lady receiving cores with Labrentia, Fallon, Antoinette. Yeah, I like that. But on the flip side, you got Angel. Is it Key? Is her name Key? I feel like it's Key. Kara. I knew it was a K something. Yeah, for sure. Would the third be Cam? But she's down with an injury. Where'd she go? Well, she ain't playing nowhere, so yeah.
Oh, still got a third.
Oh, I did see Bree was back. Bree is back.
They got B. Loader order B. You said B. Said Angel and
Hey Malcolm, shut up, folks. Shut up, folks. Get back real quick. This nigga. Shut up. They going outside, going crazy. But for this game, I feel like is what you would think would be two high-powered offenses. What was the score of this one? Deshaun, what was the score? 24-16. And again, I say it's the inexperience of Loaded's quarterback that kind of is holding their offense back. That's really the thing. It's just little small things that's throwing Loaded off, which is why I say I think they're a bit more vulnerable. What Clay offered to their offense was he'll take off running. Either quarterback for Loaded, I haven't necessarily seen them run. Their backup quarterback did get in their receiver a couple times, but for the most part, it was just plays made by the ladies. Fallon caught a deep pass late that really kind of sealed the game. For Loaded, he played some receiver. Yeah, he got in. See, and he's an athlete, so I think their Lotus backup quarterback is more of an athlete than their number one on the depth chart. In your best friend house is crazy. Shut up, Dula. It's my show. I can do what I want for this 2 hours. But yeah, I feel like that quarterback gets some more experience. I think they'll be all right. But it's for right now, it's a learning curve that he gonna have to go through some things. He don't really know everybody out there yet. You don't know who to try, who to throw it to. I don't know if he can run yet. Tall as shit for sure. But it's to be seen. We're gonna have to see more moving forward. It's only 3 games in, so I'm not condemning them to a bad season. This is this their Lotus first loss? I think it is. Yes. And the band was actually, I want to say, they've had a tough schedule, and they got a tough game this upcoming week. Like band strength of schedule is, yeah, band's schedule is nuts. And then they got a tough game next season. I got you, G. I got you, bro. You come to the game this week. Let's talk about that. You come to the game, I have it ready.
Go back to your son.
Right.
Oh, he here.
This is birthday. He's celebrating birthdays.
He's down there. I seen him.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Dirt Jr. in Wyoming going crazy. That shit was wrong. Oh. Big Jeezy. So yeah, the band improves. Loaded drops a game. This was, like I said, nobody in that division was going undefeated. I knew that for a fact. There's no way that those teams in that division were going to go undefeated. Not one of them. I don't care what was going on. Stony, Loaded. Nobody's going undefeated in that division, my boy. I said what I said. That nobody's finishing 8-0. I think that's the verbiage that I used. I don't care. This ain't the season for it. So to speak to that, let's talk about these divisions. AK Digital Division. You feel me? AK Digital Division, you see 2-1 against the other divisions, 1-0 against the Credit Geeks, 1-1 against My Block, My Hood, My City. We've got the Cartel at 3-0, 2-0 in the division, and the Family at 2-1, 2-0 in the division as well. Infantry, Mob Ties at 1-2. Oh, we got Reckless at 2-1. My bad, y'all. 2-1 in the division as well. And then Infantry, Mob Ties, Open Bar, and Southside at 1-2. 0-2 for Open Bar and Southside, 1-2 in the division for Infantry and Mob Ties. Credit Geeks division is 0-3 against the other divisions, 0-1 against AK Digital, 0-2 versus Full Clip. We've got Habibi and T1T at 3-0, both at 3-0 in the division. We have Hitman at 2-1, 2-0 in the division. And then Legion of Doom at 1-2, 1-2 in the division. Hitman at 2-1, 2-0 in the division. Pressure, Playmakers, and Terror Squad all defeated on the season at 0-2 in the division. All have losing. So those are the only 3 teams that play crossover games, and they've lost them. So looking forward to the rest of the division, holding it down for the Credit Geeks and putting some wins in that win column versus the rest of the division. Yeah, this is just testing, how you doing against the rest of the league. Besides this week coming up, there's one crossover game every week from each division. One team is going to play a crossover. All right, there we go. There we go. This might be somebody on the Family. Nah, they giving us the snippets. They trying to throw us off. They trying to throw us off. Because everything they say, we like, oh, wait, hold up. Bet we do what? Dula, y'all lost already. So, anyway. Full Clip Photography. First game of the season today. Y'all started 1-1. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It don't mean shit when playoffs start.
Nigga, I'm laughing. laughing?
All right, so full clip photography, 2-1
Crazy.
against the rest of the league. 1-1 versus Credit Geeks, 0-1 versus my block, my hood, my city. We have hella teams at 2-1. 420 Loaded, the band, Stony, and FS1, all at 2-1. 420, the band, and FS1 are 2-1 in the division, and Stony is 2-0. And then we have Demon Time and Re-Up screaming for help. Demon Time at 0-3 in the division and overall, and Re-Up at 0-3, 0-2 in the division.
Re-Up just happy to be there.
I don't think they're happy to be in this division.
They just happy to be out there, bro. They don't
Yeah.
care, bro. They out there. They jerseys even leave.
Hey, Dula, I know what y'all lost. I know what y'all didn't lose. Like I'm well aware, but I said what I said. Nobody in that division was going 8-0.
What Re-Up do to you, fuck?
What Nick say?
What Re-Up do to you, bro? You was really angry.
How and Cartel what?
They said barely gonna win conference, and he said how in Cartel.
Oh, fair. Well, we play each other, so it's to see. So yeah, that's full clip. My block, my hood, my city. I've got 1-1, but that should be 2-1. 1-1 versus AK Digital, 1-0 versus full clip. You say what? Yeah, maybe. Legacy and Flagrant. Legacy and Flagrant. All right, Malcolm, you're a little loud. So, hey, step back real quick. You loud as fuck. Legacy and Flagrant, both 3-0. Legacy is 3-0 in the division. Flagrant is 2-0. Boom is 2-1 in the division and overall. Bad Intentions, Hard to Guard, and Evil are all 1-2. Bad Intentions and Hard to Guard 1-2 in the division. High Speed is 0-3, and High Speed and the Evil are both 0-2 in the division. So a lot of room for improvement here. You know, it's 3 teams with winning records in the division. So it's 5 more games. Things can turn around. So we will see what happens here. So we might as well look ahead at what's coming this week. This is crossover week. You get to play against a team that you picked. And I don't necessarily, looking at the matchups, I feel like most teams got the matchups that they wanted because some of these matchups feel a little personal when you see them. I saw, on the internet, some teams calling each other out, and then those matchups actually happen. Now, a lot of times you see, random crossover games thrown in, and you'd be like, I didn't even ask for that and got it. But this week, I feel like most teams got what they asked for. So at 9 o'clock, Southside Assassins versus Habibi. I don't know if they necessarily asked for each other. I can't really say. This is, random crossover games nobody's really looking at. But I'm having a hard time making a choice on who I think is going to win this one. Trap game for Habibi for sure. Big win. And I think Habibi is the same caliber team that Open Bar is. But it's how Southside Assassins is going to show up. You don't think Open Bar Habibi on the same caliber, same level? What's your opinion? You think who's, if anything, they're not too far apart? And it's Cinco de Mayo.
At 9 a.m., I don't think Cinco de Mayo matters.
Shit. Southside Assassins, bro.
Saturday night niggas.
I think they're gonna handle them. I think that's a double digit win.
Louis gonna be on some
Double digit win for Habibi?
Louis gonna be like, y'all,
Yeah, a little bit.
children's night, I'll get y'all lit after the game. It's 9
Yeah,
a.m.
better
literally
than
after the game. You got Louis about the whole league. It's cute. It's a 9 a.m. game.
Conquerors said something wild, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Southside Assassins in this one.
Low B. He's supposed to get 2 B. I'm sorry. Low B.
I'm gonna go Southside Assassins. I think.
You gonna be there for that?
Hell no.
That's interesting. Hell no.
I'm not getting there that early on Cinco de Mayo. With them damn kids. Nope. So yeah. I can't even. I'm not even gonna give scores because you never know who's showing up. Never know what happens. But I know Southside Assassins gonna play hard. So now that I picked them, I feel like Khabib gonna win because don't nobody act right. In one of those close call games. Yes. So, but I'm gonna stick with my pick.
It's only gonna be 60 degrees Sunday, so at that time it's gonna be
50. That's true. And I don't want to go against Luby, but and Harold ain't fat no more, y'all. Harold looked real healthy.
I don't know. I seen him.
Fool was walking around with his shirt off last week. He was
talking about it too. Like, man, y'all calling me fat, bro.
He wasn't as fat. Nah, if you had a song when Fool was fat.
I think y'all true. I think they are significantly better.
I don't necessarily like Khabib's defense. I don't think Southside Assassins offense is terrible. Like they scored 3 times on us. Granted, they didn't score on somebody else, but I think their offense is competent.
You think Tyler's better than Luby?
Huh?
You think Tyler's better than
Luby for president, bro. Next question. I am. That's definitely a biased answer for those who say I'm biased. That's. I mean, what does that even mean? What is?
Give me equal talent. Give me equal talent. Tyler's really not bad.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler isn't bad. Like he can make some passes. You got to stop them fucking out routes though. Like they, who'll be throwing them. And they ain't shit you can do about it. All right, Evil versus Loaded. Evil got this. This. I feel like this is a trap game for Loaded. I'm gonna take Loaded though. I think.
This is 9 a.m. too.
Yeah.
This was like after.
No.
11. I would say they gonna kick Evil ass. They probably gonna be bad.
I mean,
but
why would they be mad? I mean, I don't think they have that approach.
Take them.
I'm taking Loaded.
Might be a little bit closer than motherfuckers think though.
I think it's gonna be. I think it'll be rather.
I'm gonna take Evil.
Yeah, I don't think it's no.
It depends on what quarterback shows up for Loaded.
Yeah, I'm around.
Hey, Dula, put that shit in the same message next time, bro.
Like, happy me, boy.
All right, open bar Legion of Doom at 10 a.m. Now, this is why I have a problem, right? This is why I have a problem. I've picked Legion of Doom every week. And this is a trap for me because I try to keep my parlay intact. I want to believe in open bar, but I want to believe in Legion of Doom. Dave, Charlie Ward, and the previous MVP. Easy. I don't say easy. I can't say easy because they Justin Dreyfus ain't he wasn't just out the
Drew guy.
Damn. I'm doing push-ups because of LOD. Drop it, give me 50.
But Hitman got a little bit, look at the firepower on
this is open bar, not Hitman.
I'm saying why you lost because Hitman got a little more firepower. They got weapons.
This is Smoking Joe. Like he had. All right, I'm gonna take Legion of Doom. Don't let me down, or some of y'all ass gonna be doing some push-ups with me. I'm taking Legion of Doom. Who y'all got?
As you do.
I got Legion.
Where you at, D-Sam? Open bar.
My bad, baby.
Okay. Terror Squad versus Reckless. I'm taking Reckless. I don't think that's. I'm unanimous. Reckless here. Yeah. Not going to be a good day for Marcus. We over East, Bad Intentions versus Hitman. I'm taking Hitman. Oh wait, no, wait. This is very personal.
That game personal.
No, I'm taking. We've got Rambo going against his former team. They kicked him to punt it. They punted Rambo away.
I'm taking bad intentions. He owned that with them.
I got bad intentions.
Nah.
I got bad intentions, bro.
Right.
He owned that with them.
Everybody, calm down. I don't think it's damn. This shit right here. This is right here.
No, he's down the street. He's gonna fight me.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, I think that way worse than it was.
You just the shit out that shot glass.
It's only 2 cups.
I'm taking Hitman, man. I think Hitman's defense is better. I guess we see what if the grass was greener for both teams. Like we literally I think Hitman is the better team.
I got Rambo.
Nah.
Fuck it, I got Rambo.
Mob ties versus pressure at 11. This is
It's
a
a personal game.
yes, it is.
No, I got mine like that. Pressure big trash.
I got mob ties for
I
sure.
got mine.
I hope Ashley has a good game.
What's the background of this?
Mob ties has pressures players. TJ, Mike.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going mob ties. Mob ties is just put together a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. Like
You gotta make better plays.
for sure. High noon, we got T1T versus 420.
Like it.
Yeah,
Like it.
this one is some this is some history between these two teams. You know, I think it's gonna be a lot of yeah said in this game. I think it's gonna be a lot of
I'm
yeah
riding with my
said.
dog, man.
You going T1T?
I'm riding with 708. Yes, sir.
I got T1T.
It's gonna be a fight.
This game is gonna be a dog fight. I think.
My favorite
My
player.
favorite.
My favorite player.
You know, I said at the beginning at preseason predictions that T1T can go 8-0. I think this is one of those games that threatens that. Granted, it's a crossover game. It's not in the division, but I don't like the way 420 been playing. Their defense looks real suspect. So many new faces. They lost some of their core defense, and it like this. The defense was real. I mean, no, before it was like, yeah, Bishop is on the other team. Like
He's probably gonna rush Wu.
he gonna have to. I don't think. Yeah, they got some ladies over there that they planned on rushing that they can't use this game. Yeah, this is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be some unnecessary roughness calls this game. I'm gonna take T1T though. I'm gonna take T1T just because I don't like 420's decision making in close games. Like it's crazy that I'm picking Gene in a close game because his decision making ain't always been the best. But I think he's the more seasoned veteran quarterback. He's made some progress from what he used to do. So and I think the ladies will make the difference here. I feel like T1T's ladies make them go. Like they got some solid guys, but I think their ladies actually make them go and are their go-to. So I'm gonna take T1T in this one. This is at 12, so yeah, be there. High speed versus re-up. I'm taking high speed. I think we get to see high speed live up to their name and use their money plays that they were throwing out last week. Hopefully they don't get called back because I know I saw like 3 or 4 post routes thrown, caught, and walked in to the end zone, but they only had 8 points last week. I think I think High Speed has fun. Family versus Stony at 1 o'clock.
Y'all gonna be there? Y'all
You on load management this week? I don't care. You can't fuck with Dre anyway. Are you rushing this full game? Are you rushing?
I just instantly locked in when I heard that.
You playing pussy or no, fam?
That is
All right, so we gonna see.
You heard.
So that was definitely crazy.
Wow.
What Dula say?
Sheesh.
He'll do what he is asked to do. Mind your business. No, don't get to telling me mind my business. Don't. No, that is not what we do here. Don't show up trying to protect your nigga. Don't show up trying to protect, bro.
You don't mind really do that, man. You gonna do that ass.
Bro, you sound like you need some tea. Chill out. Folks need some tea. Like, man, it's fucking terrible.
Don't deflect, nigga.
Yeah, but anyway, are you playing? Or you like? All right, we gonna see. I'm gonna take Stoney, because I don't like the family's makeup this season. They got a couple cousins over there that's by marriage. So yeah, I'm gonna take Stoney. Not because I want to, I feel like I have to. Yeah, because family ain't necessarily the family that we've been used to. But all right, next game. All right, swag. The band versus Hard to Guard.
The band.
See, this is Hard to Guard. This is what Hard to Guard does, right?
Everybody gonna be, they don't. The band.
Yeah, I feel you. It's hard to guard like evil now. Like you don't never know. You'll never know. They receivers got to catch the ball at the same time. Fair, but they can keep up. Like conversions matter. If you keep up, like I feel like the way the game flow goes, y'all should have equal possessions on both sides. Like first half, second half. Like you might have 2 possessions in the first half. I might have 1. I might have 2 in the second half. You might have 1. But them conversions make the difference with the game. I feel like, Hard to Guard might play them tough.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna beat their ass.
I'm gonna take the band because I don't see Hard to Guard getting a stop when it matters, and I feel like it'll be a close game. I don't necessarily trust Hard to Guard yet. They're gonna have to show me that this is their first season back. I'm gonna need to see them do something. All right, 2 o'clock. Playmakers Demon Time in the Yeah Bowl Part 2. I'm gonna take Playmakers with less yeahs and more points. We got Legacy versus FS1 at 2 o'clock. I don't necessarily yeah. I'm trying to think of who Legacy has to rush. It depends on who shows up. Is Eric playing this week?
Yeah. Right now, yes. You know how that goes. We almost be there this week.
I think this will be a good game.
Definitely, I think we're definitely going to keep beating for FS1.
I think either way. I think both quarterbacks play for FS1.
They got the larger team.
But legacy is like one of those resilient forces, bro. That I'm gonna go legacy because I feel like
Yeah, I feel it.
I'm gonna go legacy. I'm gonna go legacy. D baby Reggie, JaVale.
You're right. Yeah, Sunshine gonna control the shit out that game.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro.
Legacy.
Who we got?
Legacy FS1.
I got legacy.
Shut up.
Legacy.
Nah, you're not gonna sing too, bro.
I was happy week.
You should've been gay,
Niggas
bro.
got mad.
What?
But no.
I'm finna get mad too. Shut
Niggas
up.
up to me. Niggas up to me all week. Sunday. You singing now? Yeah.
Who you at, Dijon?
Hey, man.
I'm not sure I'm gonna say that.
I'll say what? Just think they got more game break.
Game breaker women.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Yeah, Jarita and Janice.
Yeah, both of them on the field. That's tough.
What playmaker women besides like okay, JaVale and D? JaVale down there played more defense than anything.
Yeah.
I didn't. I picked legacy, so I mean I was addressing the statement that he made.
I said I don't think it's gonna be a watch.
No.
No, that's why I'm having a hard time like going back and forth with this.
Yeah, I just trust Sunshine.
For sure. I think this is a playoff atmosphere game. And for the two quarterbacks on FS1, playoffs haven't been the kindest to them recently. So I'm gonna just take legacy. I said it. So
What time is it?
huh?
What time is it?
This is the 2:00. Yeah. 3:00. 3:00 game. We got Boom versus Infantry. This is another personal game.
Should have been 4.
Should have. I agree. I definitely agree, but not really. Because if everybody from the 4:00 game was gonna be there, that'd be a barn burner. But Boom has Infantry's former quarterback Chuck. Infantry has a new quarterback in Ron. Both teams, I want to say, has the same record.
I think Ron get off.
Round 1 and 2.
Boom is 2-1. Yeah, Infantry is 1-2.
I think Ron get over the hill this week.
So they have to.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure here. You can't lose to their former quarterback with. You would say that Boom was the lesser team to what Infantry has been for recent seasons. Yeah. For Infantry to pretty much punt their quarterback to Boom, Infantry replaces them with what they would feel is the replacement. There's pressure on Ron to win this game. You say Ron not losing 3 in a row, but it's very possible.
Especially after losing 2 in a row, he better beat Chuck.
I mean, but okay, you say he better beat Chuck, but it's not just on him. Like the rest of his team has to help him out. Like
Boom not bad at all.
they're not.
At all.
Like Trey, I think will be the best athlete on the field.
Dude, I don't know his name. Cuz is nice. I don't know his name. From Infantry. Light skin, short homie.
Quick.
Nah, he not talking
Soccer
about
feet.
Big O.
You talking soccer feet?
I don't listen to all these nicknames.
He
bro.
older.
They
He
can
older.
play
He
defense.
older and
He
young.
play defense. Like he play like safety.
That's quick.
Okay.
Trey, the best athlete on the field.
Damn, Chuck is a choke artist in his team, so shit.
I mean, we gonna see.
I know who that. I'm just happy. I know
Ain't
that's
shit. All right, for one, nah, I won't even say his team soft because Lil Zay be out there ready to fight. Ain't nah.
They just starting shit.
Yeah, the Conqueror just talking crazy. I ain't even gonna agree with that one.
Why you call that man Lil Zay?
Because that's Lil Zay. I'm Big Zay. Simple as that. He know it.
Boom solid though. It's a win. Fucking good game.
Oh man, I'm gonna take and this is the crazy part. I've picked infantry to win each game this season. I have picked infantry every week.
They should be 3-0.
They could. I say could. They could be 3-0. Well, Lizzie rushed last week, so I don't know if the Conqueror's watching these games. He ain't rushing. Nah, he ain't rushing Ron.
Ron, who the fuck rushing? Ron could run that. Yeah, that's something that could be a factor because Ron can make it so Lizzie can't play.
He go to the middle. And a lady, yeah, that's tough.
Right.
Yeah. Lizzie might have to go. And this is why you Lizzie. You can't take Big Zay off the field for nowhere.
Coach.
To play hurt.
I like the white boy.
He's nice.
White boy play that.
Yeah. They got athletes.
You know, for white boy.
They can rush buddy with the dreads though.
All right, who you got? Boom infantry. Who you got?
Again.
You say what, Malcolm?
I got both of them.
Where you going, D-Som?
That game gonna be lit.
Oh no, that game gonna be close. That ain't gonna be close.
They ain't gonna be
Definitely a you talk to your sideline, you talk to your sideline.
This the 3.
Talk to your team.
Yes,
Talk to your
yes.
team.
Damn, I ain't even gonna get to watch it.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go infantry.
Come on, Ryan.
I think infantry's overall team defense is better. Now I'm saying this. Now I don't 100% trust Ron in that offense because they done let me down the last 2 weeks. I don't trust this offense. I'm putting it on the defense to win this game.
I hope I'm wrong. I feel like that nigga better win that game.
He gonna. Hey, some of y'all might have to spend the night with Ron because the way he looked after the loss last week, y'all gonna have to watch him.
Ron loses this game.
Man.
You might have to stay with that.
You-
Check on our friend.
Man, for real. So
Hey, bro.
all y'all,
Hey, bro, go stay at me.
all the guys that know Ron, bring a sleeping bag and some tequila, Cinco de Mayo, all the dogs for sure. It's gonna be a pet cemetery. You lose this damn game. All right, 4:00. I got the land info at 4. Cartel versus Flagrant. You gotta say names. So Bobby isn't quarterbacking. Vino's gonna quarterback. Allegedly. I'm questionable for this game. Der's questionable for this game. We haven't seen him this season. Nick is gonna play the full game.
Offense and defense?
No, I'm saying like at quarterback.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I hear you. Just both our quarterbacks have scored every drive this game, this season. I don't think either one. Cartel is perfect on offense so far this season. And I fought. So was Michael Jordan, but whatever. It beat their ass too. They on the schedule. But anyway, I don't know. I like longest tail play.
This somebody who actually watch. Who is this? They know y'all names. I feel like it's Clarence, bro. I don't know why.
Morgan?
Yes.
No, I don't think he'd be that active in here.
Yeah. But YouTube, niggas different. You just feel like that's it.
Flagrant is without their. I ain't even gonna say Vino they number one receiver because the rest of them more productive than him. For sure. But now he's the quarterback, so the quarterback situation changes. TB slides in a receiver. TB, Pierre, and Mo. Sarah, Ashley, and no Star. Is Star? Yeah, Star. Who am I missing? Oh, Gretchen. Okay. I mean, I still like it, but Vino is also the quarterback.
I won more than I lost.
Well, it's next up. And we've got our I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, we depleted. But this is a resilient squad. We have a Nick on our team. Actually, he play offense though. You start off with the ball. You never play from behind.
Until you play flagrant. That ain't how that goes. That ain't Nick. Nick don't do good versus flagrant.
Well, we beat y'all last 2 times we played you.
6 points.
Spicy, baby.
6 or 1. 6 or 1. It don't matter.
6. He scored 6 points.
Team won.
So did. Better team.
I think that's that. That's
that team. This ain't that team.
I still.
This ain't that team. 100%. Not that team.
On that day, we will find out who is the better team. Who wins? Yeah, Sunday. I'm taking Cartel for sure. Deshaun, Malcolm, because we know two opinions in the room. Keep in mind, I don't know if I'm playing. Like I'm leaning towards no, but I don't know because it's possible. Because Ashley got me together.
I don't know why.
Hey, you on your phone like you don't know it's your turn.
I'm letting them get this shit off. I got flavor.
I don't know why. I leave on Cartel. I got flavor. I don't know. I have no reason. I have no legit reason. I'm just gonna go.
Well, you need a pack of hogs.
Matter of fact, not going flavor.
That's crazy.
Looks like he smoked cigarettes all his life. Don't be like me.
Don't be like.
Fucking commercial voice.
I got flavor, bro.
For sure. I mean, if I wasn't on the Cartel, I'd probably pick Flagrant. I believe in my roster, though. I believe in my quarterback. I believe in our defense, even if I don't play.
I think if you win, y'all. I think if you want to
What?
win, y'all lose.
I definitely
I don't think you make much of a difference.
make a difference. Is crazy.
What you want to keep chasing people down from the backside of the field?
I ain't chasing shit else. Shit else. And you not throwing no passes to make us
That
have to
was a
chase.
7-yard pass that you had to chase down. Zay.
They missed the flags.
Why would that stop?
I don't see it happening.
You don't see miss flag?
I don't see me chasing shit else down. I'll tell you that. You can have it.
In fairness, you was going to go get his ass, though.
I was. It was close until it wasn't. Fucking leg.
30 plus.
Yeah, wrong side of 30. But all right, it's gonna be a good day of football. Cinco de Mayo, crossover week, huh? What? When I know I'm old, man, because I've always been the one with the old nigga jokes with all the homies. Like I've been real bad with it. So like for sure. And the motherfuckers that I've been joking with are definitely letting me hear it now that I'm going through what I'm going through. And I've been going through some shit like the last year or two. So 30 is not 30, huh? Well, that's not. We're not gonna put that on 30. That could have happened to anybody. Like that was just a freak accident. But nah, it started before that. This is some bullshit. 30 is like fuck 30. Well, you just pussy.
Top vessel, that's not.
But that being said, I hope y'all have a safe Sunday. Drink responsibly. Tequila only. Tequila only. It's Cinco de Mayo, y'all. The vendors will be outside. It's gonna be tacos all over the place. I wonder is Jen.
Half off on tacos, y'all.
We are not responsible for y'all going up to these vendors asking for half off. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah. What? When did you do that? Yeah, but y'all be safe this weekend. It's gonna be some solid weather. Keep the crime rate down. Y'all have a safe Sunday. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We sending YouTube up now, y'all. So y'all have a good Sunday. I'll see y'all on Sunday. Y'all have a good one. Good night.